What's up, nerds? Welcome back to my channel, guys. Sorry if it's not outside, but I wanted to kind of change the scenery before we're trapped inside. I can go outside, but for the most part, I know like throughout the night I'm staying inside, that kind of stuff. So before the scenery is the same for a little bit, I wanted to step outside, get a bit of fresh air. You guys saw the title, so I hope you know. I hope we're all on the same page here. We're doing a 24-hour readathon. Right now I'm filming at like 6:30. I'm probably not going to start until closer to 10. Maybe, I don't know exactly, but closer to 10 for sure. I gotta like shower, get ready, whatever. Mentally prepare. I need this to kick in. This, I poured it in the cup because I wanted it to be cold and I had some ice. It's the Alani, it's the Cosmic Stardust energy drink. It's so good. It's my favorite one, I think, that Alani has. I've tried the red one, the blue one, and some of the other like fruity ones. I think this one's my favorite. I have plenty though for throughout this video, and I'm very excited. I'm gonna show you guys the books that I'm thinking about reading. But first, if you guys like reading, if you guys like 24-hour readathons, if you guys like all the nerdy things, then definitely hit the subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up, and without further ado, let's just get started. Okay, I have 4 books here. This is not all of the options, but like these are the ones that I'm pretty like I really want to read. So there are some that are on my like Kindle too. I'm sorry, my like iPad, but Kindle Unlimited that I may or may not read. So we'll see, but I think I'm gonna start with this book. Sarah Adams' Practice Makes Perfect. I've been really wanting to read it, and I feel like it'll be a quick, breezy read. So that kind of set the tone. I think this will be a good one, so I'm gonna read that one. I think I'm also gonna, start, I don't know if I'll go in this order, but I also have In the Likely Event by Rebecca Yarros. I definitely want to read this. This one, I freaking kept the receipt in here because I had got it from Target. If you guys don't know, if you get books from Target, you can match the price online and they'll match it for you in store. And then the guy just gave me an extra like 20% off for no reason. So it started as $17 the book. I got it for 10. I said, thanks, buddy. So I'm definitely gonna read that. And then these two, I really want to read Carval, but I finished freaking A Court of Mist and Fury earlier today. And so I was trying to finish it before I started this readathon because I didn't want to start halfway through a book. And so I finished that, and I'm like addicted because that book was good. Spoiler alert. I know. Who am I? But I was really excited, so I went and bought this at Target. So I was like, oh my gosh, like I don't know if I'll be able to read this because I don't want to read one book the whole 24 hours, you know what I mean, or like for half the hours, you know what I mean. So this one's a little bit smaller. We'll see what I'm feeling after those 2 books probably. So I'm honestly like really nervous. I bought like snacks and stuff. Again, I bought some energy drinks, I bought some Starbucks drinks. I'm ready, but like we'll see what happens in the middle of the night because that's gonna be the hardest part. I will update you guys. I'm gonna try to do like close to every hour because I've saw someone else do that and I feel like that'll be fun and fresh. We'll see. Just a quick update. We'll see. All right, bye. So I actually decided I'm gonna start at 9 o'clock. So it's 8:56 right now. 8:56, y'all. Again, I'm gonna start at 9 o'clock. I'm not sleeping. I don't want to do the 12-hour. I feel like once I do this, at least once I complete this, then maybe the next one I'll do is 12 hours and 12 hours. I also want to do like the see how much I actually read in 25 hours where they do the timer and like stop, like pause it and then do whatever and then, you know what I mean, like that kind of video. But for now, we're doing like the full 24 hours, 9 o'clock to 9 o'clock. So I have 3 minutes. I'm gonna start with Practice Makes Perfect. I also have all the other stuff like downstairs in my living room downstairs because like after I think I want to get mostly to this book, if not finish this book, then sneak downstairs and kind of, you know, do the rest downstairs, just because I don't want to stay in my room through the night because I will fall asleep. I usually go to bed at 10 o'clock. Like that's my bedtime. 10 o'clock on the dot. Sometimes 9:55. You know what I mean? Wish me luck. made it. It's 10:07. I'm tired, guys. I feel like I'm getting like, okay, like not my second win necessarily, but I like for a second there I was like, yo, we might have to cancel for another day. But I'm fine actually. I feel like the Alani's kicking in. I'm on page 63, chapter 8, Will. I'm liking this so far. I think it's definitely fun, fresh. I like that it's not too like too much, like it's not like overwhelming right now, but I also do want a little bit more action, a little bit more romance, a little bit more. So I'm excited for the next few books. I'm gonna finish this one obviously, but we'll see. So obviously gonna keep reading, keep on chugging along, and I'll see you guys in an hour. I might go make some coffee already. 11:05, chapter 14, page 106. It's getting juicy. I want more? Get juicier, come on. I feel like I'm reading slow. I also took a break to make coffee. I brought the book with me, but I was explaining to my parents what the 24-hour readathon was, so then it took a second. But their reaction was so funny. My dad also said don't drink too many energy drinks, too many caffeine things, so don't have a freaking like heart attack or something. So drinking lots of water, slowly drinking my coffee. Probably will eat a snack soon. And yes. Midnight, baby. Chapter 19, page 154. I'm nearly halfway, almost halfway. I don't know what people don't like about this book, but I'm eating this up. It is so cute. Will? I'm loving this. And I actually really like Annie. I thought she was gonna be like cringy, but honestly, she's like literally like me. I relate to her so much. And it's really making for a good book. I feel like I'm reading really slow, but at least I'm awake because I'm tired. I'm on 3 a.m. 3 a.m. I made it to page 304. Almost done. Literally like 25 pages left. I honestly feel like this book is like longer than it needs to be. So I'm gonna finish it real quick and then I'll be back. I know it looks like seconds to you, even though my hair is a hot mess. Oh my god. I finished Practice Make Perfect. I think honestly, like normally 4.5, probably Goodreads 4. Like I don't think it's exceptional enough to get a 5, but like it's good, you know, it's like really good. I think there were little moments where I was like, she said weird things like why the Mary Poppins are you here? And you're like, just say heck. You don't want to curse, it's fine, just say heck. It was like those little things were like weird and then they take you out of it for a second. But everything else was fun. I laughed a lot, the couple was cute. It was a pretty predictable story, so you knew exactly like what was gonna happen is the thing, for the most part. And so it was like, yeah, I felt like with When in Rome, the first one to this, you really had no idea what was gonna happen. Obviously, you know they get together, but you don't know like the events and like everything was just so new and fresh. This one, because it was kind of like interconnected to that one, a lot of the people you already know and all this stuff, and so you're getting to know these two characters, but it's not like anything new or like, you know what I mean? So I don't know if that, you know, affected it, but I really don't know why people don't like this because this was good. I was laughing. It was fun. It was fresh. And so, yes, I feel like I gotta like sit with it for a little bit. I'm not gonna, not today, but like, you know, for a few days and then fully decide. But I think it's going for 4 stars, but it made me really happy. So like 4 stars on Goodreads, 4.5, 4.25, something like that in like real life. Less than 5, but more than 4. Got in the likely event also on my Kindle, so I could go, on my iPad, so I could go back and forth because like I just need my eyes to see something different, you know what I mean? The lighting's terrible down here, but I'll kind of show you guys, at least show you the clock every hour so that we know. Oh crap, what time is it, Marissa? It's freaking 3:35 because that book took me so long to read. But this is nice because on Kindle it tells you, so 5 hours and 36 minutes remaining in this book. It tells you how long at like average it'll take you, and then obviously it'll kind of determine, it'll change as you read the book, so we'll see. All right, let's go, keep on reading. Getting real tired, guys. I have my iPad set up on like a contraption here so I can read it and not hold it. I also cracked open a few of these Oreos. They're Java chip. They're like magical, so they're literally coffee flavored Oreos. I don't know why I thought they were like cookies and cream, but Java chip was a pleasant surprise. Very happy about it. But I'm getting real tired. And this is like the tired where like I don't want anything. Like I don't want coffee, I don't want anything but my bed. So I'm like, hold off. I made it to chapter 4 of this book, and I'm still debating changing the book or like starting a different one and maybe coming back to this in the morning, because I'm just not in it. And you guys know I don't like books that like go back and forth in timelines. This one, I made it to chapter 4, and that's saying a lot because it's been an hour. It's 4:30 now. And every like it goes, the first chapter was in 2011, the second chapter is 2021 or something, like 10 years later, then it goes back to the 10 years before, 10 years later. And then I even like flipped through the book because I was like, oh my gosh, is this gonna be every chapter? And I saw like different years. So I'm debating what other book though I would start. Should I start Carval? But I'm also like, that might take like a lot of world building, and like, do I want to do that right now? Like, which one would I rather do right now? And I'm like, maybe there's another book on my Kindle. But I have so many like books upstairs in my room that like I could read. So like, hello Marissa. Maybe I'll read Carval for the next hour, and then after at 5:30 I'll decide which one I keep going with. How that? Okay. Deal. This is so cool. I'm only reading the letters and I'm already a little bit more hooked, so we'll see. We'll see. Quality is getting worse and worse. It is 5:31. I am gonna continue Carval. I'm addicted right now. I really don't know much about this because even the back doesn't have that much, and I haven't like read that much. Oh, I guess there's a little thing in there, but I didn't read it. So right now, this main girl and her sister their father's psychotic, and there's this Carval. So I don't know if it's every year, but there's this Carval that they heard about when they were younger, this magic and stuff like that, and they've always wanted to go. So the main girl like writes letters to the guy to let her, like to the not the owner, but the main guy who does it, like every year for like 7 years straight or whatever, and he never answered her. And then finally she's like, well, I'm not gonna be able to write any more letters because I'm getting married. And he's like, oh, you can come and bring your man too. So right now they just got like left to go to Caraval, and they're on the beach, and she can't find her sister. And I'm like, oh, like, what is this guy playing? Like, so they had someone bring them. So I'm like, is the guy playing you? And then I know there might be like a subplot of romance. So I'm like, is this the guy who's like your man? I don't know. There's so much happening, and I'm only on page 64. So I'm very excited. I'm definitely gonna keep this. I'm gonna see if I can find it on Kindle for cheap, if not free. But I gotta pee first. I bought it on Kindle. I just feel like sometimes it's like a breath of fresh air, and then it's easier to like figure out how to set it up without having to hold the whole book. And obviously I bought the book, so I did not want to buy the Kindle version, but I had some credits like available from doing like whatever. I had credits available on Amazon, so I only paid like $4 for it, but still. Like, can it be free, please? Because I bought the freaking actual book. I paid however many dollars for the book. To say this is in third person. No one was gonna warn me. It's fine because I'm gonna read it and it's interesting enough. But just so you know, I'll do you a favor and let you know that it's in third person. The sun is up, it's rising. It is 6:30 right now. I only made it to chapter 11, page 100. I was nodding there. Like I said, it's 6:30, and I was like, but my iPad would like fall on me because I had it sitting up on my chest, and it would fall on me, and I'd get scared and I'd wake back up. I realized too, most people like they sleep and then do it in the morning, and then so they're only up for 24 hours. But because I did it like after work, so I woke up at like 7 a.m. and for work, and then now I have been awake all day until now 7 a.m. So I've been awake for 24 hours, but I still have to go till 9 p.m. I'm realizing that was my fatal mistake here, but honestly I think we'll make it, because once the sun's up and like I'm a moving, we'll be good. We'll be good. In my head, I was like, just start it off with like, good morning, guys. Like, it's been morning for a long time, Marissa, okay? Now it's the normal people morning. It's, let's see, 8:13, so like 8:15. Oh, what's happening? 8:13, so about 8:15. I didn't want to wait till 8:30 because I made some breakfast, and I want to show you guys, like, the setup we got, because we got some good stuff. And then I'll show you what chapter I'm on, because I made a little bit of progress. I'm trying to bang this out, I really am, but it's like this book is getting a little bit not hard to follow. It's just like there's a lot of fluff, random things, like you have to really like, sometimes I have to read a few things over again, because I'm like, maybe because I'm tired, but also it feels like it's like she's walking around looking at stuff for like a bunch of pages, and then something crazy happens and you're like, what? And so it's like goes back and forth, but like I'm interested, I'm hooked. It could be a great series. I'm still like, what's going on? Like, I want to know what's happening, so that's a good feeling. But let me show you guys my breakfast. A heaping amount of cheese, eggs, some bacon. I really just needed to get, like, you know, something in me. And then we got a smoothie, my coffee, and then we have, I'm on chapter 18. So page 177, 43%, almost halfway there. Okay, I'm gonna bang this out, and then whatever book I start next, I will bang it out. I've been going back and forth between the book and this one because I like, you know, just depending on the moment. But yes, what time is it now? 8:15 officially. All right, let's keep it going. We could do it. 9:15, baby. We got to 2:24, so over halfway. I'm like in this. This is getting juicy. I'm like, who's who, who's what. I have had some suspicions, like originally, and so I wouldn't be mad if they're true actually, because like it's still juicy and it's like fun watching it. It is, you could tell these characters are young, and even if I don't know their exact age, because I don't know if they say their exact age. You kind of got to do the math basically. Yeah, they have to be like 18, 19, because one of the first few letters, they're 10 and 11, and that was like the second letter, so that's 6 years before, so they're 16 and 17. They're young. And you could tell like some of the things, obviously the girl, what's her name? Scarlett does. You're like, girl, amateur. This is amateur fantasy, but obviously it's young adult, so that's why. But honestly, it's fun and I'm enjoying it, and I could see myself like finishing this soon. I want to finish this, try to finish it in the next like 2 hours, but we'll see how far I get, obviously. And I definitely want to start. I want to read 4 books this video. It's not looking too good, but I do want to, so we'll see. The way he calls her Crimson though, so cute. I die. Keep coming back to say more. There's a lot more romance than I thought, and that's what I think is like the most exciting to me. So it's 12:37. I waited a little longer so I could just finish it. This book is a lot. I don't recommend reading it when you're super tired, and like, yeah, there's a lot to digest. It's good. I gave it, I honestly would give it a 4-star, 4.5 even. Again, I may have to let it digest to see, but it's a really good book. It's not perfect, like it's not 5-star. I feel like there's just a lot shoved in there. It was really long for like no reason almost. Like there are parts where I was like, I know I could skim through, just being honest. And like I didn't do that a lot, but every now and then it was like an over explanation, and I'm like, okay, I don't need all that. But like there's a lot of action. It's really like dark at sometimes. You're like, oh my gosh, the father's crazy. Like there's a lot to this story, and then in the end it like just blows your mind, I honestly think. But like even just the last like 100 pages, I was like, what? The whole time I did not know what was happening the whole time. Like it was intense, it was crazy. And so like at the end you get a little bit of a cliffhanger for like the next book. In the epilogue you get like a little bit like, oh but wait, there's more. But this one kind of, before the epilogue, it kind of wraps itself up in a sense, and you're like, oh okay. I really have to go to the bathroom. But I don't know what book to read next, so I have to decide that, and I'll let you know. Again, 20 minutes later, sorry, it's 12:50. I decided I'm gonna start. I got it on my Kindle. It's A Touch of Darkness by what's her name? Where'd you go? Scarlett St. Clair. So I just read these are by Scarlett St. Clair. But this is a Persephone and Hades retelling, like a inspiration. I think it'll be fun. I think I'll be hooked. I usually love Persephone and Hades kind of vibes. And I feel like it'll be enticing enough in the beginning that I'll bang this out. Okay, we're starting. I'll put in a picture. It is Touch of Darkness, Hades and Persephone's #1 by Scarlett St. Clair. Just gonna hold the camera in horrible lighting. It's 2:21. I forgot, but I just missed the update at 2 o'clock. Oh my gosh, did I ever tell you? I'm only on page freaking 40. This is so slow motion, but I feel like I'm gonna pick it up now because now I got my second wind. I'm ready. Not even my second wind. It's like my 24th wind. What hour are we on? I don't know. My next wind. I got my next one, so I'm gonna bang it out. I'm sure this is the worst 24-hour readathon you have ever watched, but I'm only on 61 pages and I've been reading that book for 2 hours. The Touch of Darkness. It's in third person. Again, like sometimes it's fine. In this moment, it's like a little bit boring. So we're gonna try to read Queen of Myth and Monsters. These will be the final 2. Like if I need a break from this, I'll read that one and vice versa. Hopefully I finish one of them. Deal? Deal. Oh, I forgot to say it's also 3:05. 3:05. What is that hour? I just did the math. 6 hours left. And I'm gonna sleep for 24 hours after this. I switched back to A Touch of Darkness, if you guys didn't see. It is 5:26 now, and we're still only on page 124. I'm about to take a shower, but luckily in my bathroom we have like this little thing. It was supposed to be, I think, for like shampoos and conditioners and stuff, but like our iPads sit really nice. Anyway, I think I was saying that I was gonna take a shower, and the shower curtain fell. So wait a second, but it has a cool like iPad holder. I'll show you. It's like our makeshift iPad holder, so I could read and shower. I'm fading, guys. I'm going. It's 7:30 now. 7:36. I'm at page 204. Like 45% of the way. And definitely not gonna finish this before 9. But I'm definitely stopping at 9. So we're just gonna have to see, kind of go with the flow. See what happens. At least I'll get over halfway. I didn't realize, I don't know why I did not see that it was 393 pages. I thought it was closer to 300 pages. So that's like 400 pages. I don't know why I did that. I do dumb things all the time. I do not know. But I'm really nodding hard. I'm like, I'll talk more right before I go to bed. I'm really about to fall over, knock out. Like when I hit the bed, I'm gonna be knocked out. But real quick, I want to tell you guys a recap. So I did not finish A Touch of Darkness. It was just a lot. I feel like it was, the next time I do this, because I had a bunch of books picked out for this video, last month, but they had came up in my last reading vlog, so my Goodreads chooses, and I had read it then, and I was like, it's fine, I'll just read other books. I just need to plan better with my books. Like make them short, sweet, or full with action, and like what I'm really feeling. You know what I mean? Because it was a hot mess trying to pick and I think that's what was my downfall. So it's fine. Either way, this book is just not like, it's not juicy. It's getting good. It has its moments. I just feel like there's a lot of nothing. A lot of nothing. And I'm like, this book does not need to be 393 pages. Like, it really doesn't. I'm like, I'm on page 232, and you could have wrapped it up here. That's 50%, 52% of the way. And honestly, I would have been fine here. Wrap it up in a nice bow, we would have done. You don't need another, like, almost 200 pages. What? So anyway, that's why I have not discontinued it. That's also in third person, and so it's just, like, so easy to disconnect. So it's like, now I'm falling asleep, I'm like, ugh. And then you're in third person, I don't even want to connect with you, and then you're just talking a lot. No. Recipe for a bad, not even a bad book. It's not a bad book, but recipe for a not successful fully reading the book. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so the 2 books that I did finish, obviously you guys were with me. I finished 2 full books. Honestly, Carva, I'm really impressed with myself because this is a meaty book. Again, you don't realize it until you're like in it and you're like, dude, this is so long. 400 like pages or so. And I'm like, this book, like if you pop it up on your Kindle, it'll say like 7-8 hours to read because this book is mad beefy. But honestly, it was really good. And I'm really excited to read the next one because they kind of give you like a little bit of like, oh, but we're not done yet. But also you get some closure. It's very fun. It's exciting. It's insane. Honestly, it's really wild. It's really like, I don't know. It's giving like Clue a little bit. But then the ending is giving like, I don't know. It's like The Circus meets Clue, honestly. So I feel like a lot of people would like this. If you guys have not read this, it's nice. It is like very young, closed door, you know, just fun. I think I'll give that 4 stars. I don't know what I said before, but I'm 4 stars. This one, whopping 4.5 stars. Goodreads, again, 4 stars because you can't give it. And I don't want to give it 5 stars because I don't, like, it's not as good as the first one, but it has so many like banger moments, so many good things, and I love Sarah Adams, and this was definitely my favorite book the whole time. So love that. I already talked a lot about this. If you guys don't know, he's the bodyguard. He's a bodyguard, someone's bodyguard. She's small, like this girl who works at a flower shop. She's very shy, whole 9. He actually gets tasked. She asks him to help her like be dating material. So you know how that goes. It was good. Very predictable, but it was good. Okay, and then the 2 DNFs. I can't believe I had 2. I feel like I kind of, did I have 3? Started to not read. So obviously you guys again saw In the Likely Event by Rebecca Yarros. I want to read this so bad, and I will read it. I probably will just, no, I won't even start over, but I will definitely read it. I just need to be in the right headspace. I need to be awake, alive, awake, alert, enthusiastic, because it goes back and forth between timelines. Writing one of my least favorite things in books. It's already so I need to be like in a good mood, in a good place to read this. So I'm glad I did not force myself because I probably would have hated it. Not gonna lie. And then this one's good. It was exciting. I just knew that I knew I wasn't gonna finish this one. I thought I had a better chance of finishing the Touch of Darkness than I did this one. But I did read the first whole chapter, and I love these books. So good, so juicy. Like Scarlett St. Clair. This is good. Cut it. That's so bad. But I was like, oh, I got a lot of go. So I was like, oh, let me just go back. All right. Try not to keep me here. 9 o'clock on the shmoney. I'm going to bed, guys. I'm going to bed. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please definitely give it a thumbs up. Comment down below. Subscribe. Let me know. I wanted to read 4 books. I did. And I did not do that, but that's okay. But now I know for next time. Bye, guys. Bye, nerds. Bye, nerds.